day. I thought I would start the vlog today, which is the day before my event at Barbury in the Cotswold Cup unaffiliated 90. So I actually walked the course last night, so I will insert it shortly. Unfortunately, my phone did die at fence 13, so there's a couple more that I didn't get little video snippets of, and if I can, I will try and get some pics or maybe some footage of them on the day. So hopefully here is the full course. If not, it's up to fence 13. So here it is, beautiful Barbury.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Kind of glad I'm not doing the 100. So I decided to put the course in early because I actually injured my knee walking it. So that's fun. There she is. All taped up, ready. I'm actually not as hobbly today. So yeah, let me flip back around because you don't want to keep staring at my feet. I will probably catch up with you a little bit later while I am at the yard prepping for tomorrow. Very simple, yeah. Hey mates, party bus. Oh, don't bloody video me singing. Nervous singing, isn't it? Oh my boy, no. please, because I'll just pick her feet in here, so that then when I bring her out, I can just pop her travel boots, like, and then just put them straight on so she doesn't poo on her back legs. Look who's come! I'm so late! No, you're not. You're perfectly timed. Okay. It's Small But Mighty Equestrian. Right guys, time to get ready for dressage. Ta-da! Hey guys, Tash here, Small But Mighty Equestrian, just filling in while this one is riding. She is very confident and feeling positive, very chilled. Maple is absolutely laid flat back as per usual, and I have had no issues as groom. She is a star and we're good to go. Just walking down to the dressage now. It's a lovely day here at Barbury and I think it's going to be a good one. Fingers crossed. Come on guys. Right guys, so here we are just doing the dressage warm up. I didn't do too much because it was a very hot day. So we got on approximately 30 minutes before our test. We walked down nice and slowly to the dressage warm up and I pretty much just picked her straight up and did some trot and canter on each rein before going in to do our test. Next up is my actual dressage test, of which Small But Mighty Equestrian, aka Tash, actually marked for me. So please enjoy, and I will also put up the movements and the actual marks alongside. Come on, Lauren. Good positive entry. 7.5. Good rhythm. 7. Could have more inside bend. 6.5. Good transition. 7.5. Quarters slightly in. 7. Good positive rhythm. 7.5. 7. Good transition to canter. 7.
better balance this way. Slight wobble to trot, 6.5. 6.5, slightly against hand. Oh no, meant to include the medium walk in that, whoops. Good walk steps. Just could show more slightly stretching. 6.5. Accurate transition 8. Accurate half 10. 8. Square halt 8. Well done! Yo, good test.
And now on to my show jumping warm-up. Because it was so hot and because Maple had already done her dressage, I decided just to pop over the upright once, which was set at about 90, and then this xoxo, which was a little bit higher, just to make sure she was picking up. And then we went in to do our round.
And let's go 568. This is Lauren Furnival, and she's riding Map the World. And let's go 568. This is Lauren Furnival, and she's riding Map the World.
We have a new starter on course. We have 368, which is Lauren Furnival on Map the World.
Go on, mate! Go, go, go!
Their first event they've done since 2019, so the draw of the Cotswold Cup has drawn them out of retirement. Maple's actually barefoot and only has one eye. They come to us with no dressage score at the moment, but clear show jumping. So just coming in front of us now is Tom McEwen.
You heard that right, guys. Tom McEwen was in my section with not one, but 2 horses.
Well done.
Event since 2019, but I think you're going to have a very good run. Clear over short equestrian feeder. One more jump, Lauren, and you're home. Coming down now towards us in the wood hedge. Sponsored by
Yes, an eventful life. Were at Barbury and filmed my full cross-country round, so I thought I would do a little voiceover of my full round for you guys. I know that you've pretty much just seen it, but this will be a bit better quality and you can see everything a little bit better. So here we go, leaving the start box. Fence 1, slightly sticky. I did take a slight bit of a pull. I just needed to encourage her a bit more forwards. Much better over fence 2. Started to get into the swing of it, I think. Lovely over fence 3. She popped it so like it was tiny. I was really nervous about that. First combination. Did take a slight pull into that corner. I was really nervous. I don't know what it is about corners. Still get a bit nervous of them, but she made it easy. So definitely better since having that eye out. Love that jump. We look like such professionals. She made it feel easy. Slightly sticky there. She chipped in a little one. And I had a dodgy stride to it. And then it was a lovely long gallop to this one. So it was really encouraging you to get like a nice long kind of gallopy stride over it, like a race jump, like a chase jump. And she popped it lovely. And then we're at Woodhenge, which was one of my favourites. She did clang this actually slightly with her back legs. She kind of rolled over it, proper eventer style. But she was perfect over it. And then through the first of the waters, which you can't see, but it was so steep going into and out of them. Gave her a bit of a pony club boot there, didn't I? And then the second water. And this was a really big jump out and she made it feel easy. I really was thrown out the saddle from it. And then that was a nice little tabletop. I was really nervous about this roll top. It was right on top of the hill, so I pushed for a really forward stride, which I'm glad I did because she did have a very brief look. And this was quite a narrow arrowhead, which she popped it lovely. Easy over the little housey thing there. And then over the last, which was a really lovely jump. And as you can see, she was still pretty full of running. She definitely tired a little bit towards the end of the course. She went out absolutely gun-ho, bless her. And there we are finishing. Big pats, lots of cuddles. And Barbury were really excellent. They had so much water that day because it was very hot. Their ground was fabulous. They'd done a really good job. Cotswold Cup did. And they put out so much water. So I just gently gave Maple a walk down. Went straight to just near the tractor. There's like a big black barrel thing that you can see. Straight there. To give her lots of water and to wash her down. And top groomy Tash, aka small but mighty equestrian, was en route to come and meet me with my bucket. Hello, I thought I would do a debrief. It's actually Monday now. I'm working from home and I've got my little Stanley cat here. Oh, he's going to come on my lap now. I was telling you not to. Look at the state of my chin. I had a really bad under the spot. Thanks, Stanley. I had a really bad spot like under the skin there, and I have literally hacked at it to get it out, and it still feels like it's in there. It's so annoying. Like, oh, just ignore that. I even put foundation on. It's so bad. It's like I banged it. I'll just say that I scraped it, so I fell over. It's so bad, don't look. Anywho, so I thought I would just do a little debrief because I haven't actually done one yet. I was just so knackered after competing on Saturday that I was just too tired to do any kind of debrief on the day. It was hot, and yeah, we were knackered after the cross country. Well, Maple was actually really good. I had every intention of pulling her out at any stage if she couldn't cope. But she's used to competing in the heat. You know, we did a lot of competing in 2019 and prior to that. So she, you know, has been out before to venues when it's hot. And obviously she'd acclimatized quite a bit in the lead up to it because we've had such hot weather. But still, I was a bit worried, and I thought I would withdraw if needed. But she was absolutely fine. I kept my warm-ups to a minimum. I think I did probably about 15 minutes warm-up for dressage, which is probably why we had a not a very good score of 40.5, which I was actually really disappointed with. But comment below and let me know your thoughts. Let me know whether you think it deserved that, and what maybe I could have done to improve it. Or if you think that the judge was maybe being a bit harsh. It seemed like the judge really liked me because I had really good marks at the end in my collectives for my rider's position. I got a 7. And I think that in the whole test, no, she did give us 1-7 in the whole test, which was for our walk. But yeah, I will actually input here my sheet so that you guys can see my marks and see how I was really upset. Anyway, have a look at it here. So anyway, I was really upset because there's barely any comments on it. So the judge has literally critiqued our test and not really provided any comment or anything constructive on how we can improve it. I don't think I've ever had that before. Obviously, there's a little bit to do with the bend, which was kind of a bit frustrating because I've watched it back a few times, and at times I had to, especially around the corners, I couldn't overbend her around the corners because it was a very slippy arena. And it doesn't do it justice, but it was on a bit of a hill. So yeah, she was maybe a little wooden in the corners. But I think if you look at the circle work that I did, she's bending, not overly through her neck, but through her body, she's really bending. So yeah, it might have been a small bend, but it was there. I think it was there. But the fact that there's no comments at the end, I just felt really disheartened by that. Like, the mark's the mark. It's subjective. It's, you know, what the judges like on the day. I'm not overly upset by that. I told Maple she got a 22. And she couldn't believe it because we never got that before, but she was happy. So yeah, you know, that didn't really bother me at all. You know, it is what it is, and it's kind of nice to go out and maybe get a bit of a lower one on your first time back, so then next time hopefully it'll be better, and that means that I feel like I've improved. So that's, you know, hopefully, God, if I get worse, I'd be really worried. I don't think we've ever had, I think we had maybe a one in the 40s once, but I can't really remember. I'd have to look back. So yes, I am rambling. The show jumping, we were put down as a clear. We did not go clear. We did knock number 2. So yes, it was obviously a little chaotic with the results and everything. I think there were quite a few mistakes made, but never mind. It's unaffiliated. It's kind of what you expect, isn't it? And yeah, we did knock number 2, but I was really impressed with my riding. I felt like I really kept my shoulders back. I kept a good balance with Maple, and I think that's what actually enabled us to keep most of the fences up, because we clunked quite a few and they didn't fall. So I was actually really impressed. Maple is terrible at being very kind of blasé over smaller fences, which is why we actually moved up to 100 in 2019. because she just respected them that little bit more. We were going out at 90 and we were knocking about 3 fences like every time out, whereas when we moved up to 100 we kind of were, you know, starting to get that a little bit better. I think she just respected the fences a little more. But she did really well. Like, I was really impressed with her, and I was actually more impressed with my riding. We only jumped 2 fences before going in, so we popped over like a 90 upright and then like a 95 xoxo. And obviously she was actually a little spooky in the arena, which was, you know, kind of to be expected, because show jumping she always was very introverted with doing, so I kind of expected that, but she was still very rideable. She took me to the fences. I didn't overly have to ride her forwards or anything. I could keep a very good between hand and leg rhythm, which was nice. So yeah, I mean, definitely we can improve on it, but I'm very happy for the first time out in 3 years. And then the cross country, I didn't wear a watch. I had no intention of aiming for the time. I didn't even know what the time was. We just went, set off in a really good rhythm. She was on fire. She absolutely loved every second of it. Her little ears were pricked the whole way. She absolutely ate it up. I am smiling in every single photo and video, and I'm just, yeah, like absolutely loving it myself. It just felt amazing. I mean, we've done some schooling, but that was like our first course that we've done since 2019. So it was quite a toughie. I'm definitely glad we did the 90. There was no chance I was going to do the 100, but I did toy with the idea of dropping down to 80. But I think that would have been silly, because I mean, yes, it's always good for your own confidence, but Maple would have absolutely skipped over the 80. And she found the 90 easy, and I found the 90 not easy, but I wasn't overly nervous like I would have been doing 100, but it was the right amount of nerves. I think if I was doing the 80, I probably wouldn't have been nervous at all, and it's good to get that little bit of adrenaline. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. She absolutely loved it. We didn't really have any hiccups or anything. We got slightly close to one fence where Maple kind of skipped over it a little bit, and I apologised to her in the videos. So yeah, that was quite cute. And with the log on the mound, it was a log on the mound, and then it drops down the hill going to the arrowhead. She had a slight look at it, and that was somewhere that we actually did have trouble with at the end of 2019, which I think was due to her vision and her eye. So I was actually quite nervous about it, and I just rode very positively, kept her really forwards at it. She did kind of take a slight hesitation, kind of just last second, but because we were so positively coming into it, she trusted me, and I think she could visually see it better than back in 2019. And so she jumped it, and we were absolutely fine. And then she aced everything else. So yeah, just absolutely loved it. And I can't wait to go to the next one. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting, and leave any comments on what you think. And if you want to see us do another and do more, then please do like, comment and subscribe. So thanks guys, see you next time, bye.